relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining, it's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too, talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do, let's go hard.
Coming close to me, flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The heart is out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we ballin' out, yeah. The coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting my feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
4 FQPL4 action as Bardon Latrobe face up against AC Carina. This is our first home game of the season, as we've had a few rounds away. I am, as ever, joined by my able assistant, Senior Vice President of the club, man of many hats and of more shoes, Ross Parker. How are you today, Ross?
Wonderful, Ryan. Great to be back, mate.
Absolutely is, and in a new division after our promotion last season. And things aren't going too badly for the boys so far this year.
Look, off to a decent start, I'd say. Obviously a good win against Brighton in the first week. Tough game away at Yeronga, who obviously know pretty well, and a close loss. And then last week a tough away trip at Ripley where we got a point on the road.
So the Resi's game, under 23, just finished a little bit later, so we've probably got a couple more minutes. And I think we're able to go to the starting lineup today. And we'll be able to run through our viewers over the starting 11 for Bardon Latrobe, if you want to go through. In goals, we've got Dean Perkins, faithful number 1, who's picked up the armband today. We'll have Johnny Melville White and Andrew Gold at fullback. Marcus Tarissi comes back into the side after serving a suspension last week after a red card at Yeronga, and he'll be partnering alongside Jack Gulo. Tyler Mappery in the 6, and Ben Stanley and Duncan Keogh completing that midfield 3. Exciting new addition to the squad this year on the wing, Sean McMillan. We'll have to get that graphic updated with a Bardon Latrobe shirt as soon as we can. He's come in with NPL experience, I believe, Ross, but a good player to have in the team.
Absolutely, yeah. Joins us from Sunshine Coast Wanderers in the NPL. Previous to that, Sunshine Coast Fire and Easts. Just a dynamic winger. Will attack very direct, very quick, get balls in the box and score goals.
On the other side, we'll have Flynn Ovenden, a fan favourite, flying winger as well. And in the middle, another new guy to the club, and he's started off his Bardon Latrobe career well with 3 goals. It's Josh Campbell.
Yeah, great addition. He's fitted in really well into Mappery's side. Can play in the 9, can play in the 10, can play in the 8. Joins us from some FQPL level, FQPL2 level. Just a good goal scorer.
A good goal scorer, and we've seen that so far, and we hope to get to see it again today. I'll just run through the substitutes. We've got Bryson Mappery, the reserve goalkeeper, Josiah Perez, who just had a run out for the under-23s as fullback cover. Matty Owen, who's been there and is a good winger to bring on. Austin Boardman, club captain. Today starts from the bench. We believe there's an injury cloud over Austin. And a couple of others to be confirmed based on availability from the under-23s. So we'll see how they line up. So the referee has had the captains come in, and it looks like we're ready to start the game as the club president rocks up in his own time at the beginning of the game. Good to see you, Samuel. And it looks like it's Bardon Latrobe who are going to get us underway. As ever, you guys who are at home, we can get in touch with us. You can message in the comments. We'll have a read and read them out if they're worthwhile. Or we'll ignore them if they're abuse. And we always love to hear from you. Just nearly underway here. We're, as ever, just going to be working out the Carina side on the fly a little bit. Players revealed to us in Squaddy just moments before the game. And we'll do our best to try and get their names correct as we go. Looking very sharp in their blue Vito gear. As Josh Campbell gets us underway and back to Andrew Gold. It's a bit of a move forward from Bardon Latrobe, and it finds Johnny Melville White in an attacking position. And it's going to go out for a Bardon Latrobe throw-in. Johnny Melville White gets it in, looking for Josh. Ben Stanley back in the team today as well. I should have mentioned, sorry, he's had a few injuries. This is his first game of the league season, am I right,
Sure
Ross?
is.
Yeah.
Sure is, Ryan. It's great to
That
have him
one's
back.
come over the top, though, for number 7 for Carina, and he's through on goal already. And it's a great start for Carina, and they're 1-0 up.
Like that's the danger man, Reece Brayan. Scored, that's his 3rd goal of the season already, and was a key player for them last year as well. And obviously a successful team this year. Last year coming 3rd. He was one of their key players and top goal scorers. You can see the danger they have, just nearly switch. And 1-0. Not the start Bardon were hoping for, Ryan.
We're just having some gremlins there in the coverage. We'll hope to get that sorted. The replay not available to us as we get it back underway. Back to the goalkeeper, Crab, wearing 47. It's it long forward, and Jack Gullo does well to get his head to that. Carina with the early lead. Getting the ball forward. And Perkins collects that one. Nice and easy. Ball goes long. Sean McMillan will chase that one. Defender does well. Zach Coulson. Gold launches that one forward. Campbell with the little push there, and judged to be too strong. Again, Carina underway. Brian picks the ball up. Ovenden tracking back, gets in there and gets the ball forward to Stanley, who plays it 1-2 with Mapri, and he's released McMillan here. Doing a bear down on goal. He's going to get a shot away. He does, and he's equalised.
What a finish.
The winger, Sean McMillan, gets Bardon Latrobe back in the game. It's 1-all.
Wonderful ball from Mapri there, just to break through the Carina defence. You can see the fullback was nowhere near where he needed to be. Mapri good enough to find the channel, and once he's in on goal, you can see the quality. He's not going to miss those. One-on-one, left foot, rolls it into the bottom corner. 1-1, what a start, Ryan.
Wow, exciting. We did think there would be goals today, and it's 1-all already. Keogh launches that one forward, a bit of hidden hope, and the skipper, number 15, will get it back. That's Harry McDonald. Burst forward here from the fullback, Benny Stanley working hard to get back, but he fouls him. The flowing locks of the fullback there.
Doesn't Jackson owe you like $100? I've been paying it off with bevies now. That's so rare.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out as we go. Maybe Josh McKee, if you're down there in the F1 in Melbourne, mate, you can give us a hand with some of these players.
Number 28's not on the team sheet. Josh, any ideas, mate?
Slip into the DMs. Thought you were running a professional outfit over there, Josh.
It's a 3-0 win, isn't it?
They do look professional, I'll give you that, mate. They look pretty smart. Sponsored by the Nurso, that's nice as well, isn't it?
Oh, I saw a new kit for us, mate. It looked pretty...
All under wraps, Ross. Nothing can be revealed about that just yet, I'm afraid. But as ever, Vito, early on delivery. Always Vito, mate. Perkins does well there with the corner. Claims again. Big Perk. Skipper today.
That's a big throw.
Loves that long throw. A little bit inaccurate with that one, though. Mapri does well. Charges it down. Stanley as well. Bardon really up for this. Stanley picks up the ball. Looks for Ovenden inside, but Ovenden was just caught on his heels for once.
I told you, you played better off.
Campbell competes, wins the ball. It's adjudged to be a foul against Carina.
This is a good opportunity, Ryan. Duncan Keogh, obviously, one of his key strengths is his dead ball. Scored last week in the 1-1 draw with Ripley from a dead ball situation. So he'll be fancying himself to at least test the keeper even from this distance.
Just replying to my brother-in-law who's at my house, and let's watch this free kick first. Keo, beautiful free kick. Whisker wide. So was that Keo or was it goal?
It was
all over the
Keo.
shop. It was Keo, good. My brother-in-law asking me how he watches sport on my TV at home. I've dropped him the link to the Bardon Latrobe coverage, but I'm not sure that's what he's after. He's probably more of a Lakers man. Coulson with a long ball direct forward, looking for that danger man. Brian again.
Jeez,
Perkins does well, edge of his box, not to handle. Beautiful skill from Keo. And he's released McMillan again. The
keeper's done well.
Crab's going to have to come out for
It's in the back
Sanford,
and
and
he's offside.
54's offside.
You can see the thread, isn't it? It's down this right-hand side. Number 7, Brian for Carina. He's already scored a goal and he looks dangerous. And that's actually a very quality ball in behind. Just perfect weight for...
Oh, and Keo's gotten there first as well, as we get manhandled here in the commentary box.
I was in the middle of a great tactical analysis there and just got interrupted by the great Kim Nguyen.
I don't think Martin Tyler and Alan Smith have to put up with this. Just before we were assaulted there, Ross, that danger ball out to Brian.
There he
It's
is
another
again.
one again. Gold's got his work cut out for him today. As Brian gets down the wing and Gold makes the tackle and pushes him out.
So great pedigree. Brian played FQPL4 for Rochdale Rovers only 2 seasons ago. So they're now in the MPL. Quality player, obviously, and they know it. And they're going to feed him early and try and get him one-on-one with his defender. Goldie, obviously one of our stronger players, I'd say. Very strong fullback, but he's going to need some help from his centre backs just to clutch him behind tonight, I think.
Just checking there was any commentary in the comments. Just good to see David McDonald watching with us. As that wicked corner gets in, McMillan's there competing to get it away. Gullo makes sure with a nice slide. AC Carina picked the ball up though. It's the skipper, the centre back on the edge of the box.
Good tackle.
Looking for a free kick. Gullo does well. Gullo back to the club this year, Ross.
Oh, it's great to have him back. Jack, an absolute highlight when he was here a couple of years ago. A couple of seasons with Sanford in FQPL2. Wonderful centre half and even better than number 6.
It's a free kick there. McMullen, the aggressor. Oh, it was a fast action start for this game. 1-1 already. Commentary team unable to catch their breath. In again, ripping down the wing for Carina. Is that Brian switch sides? Matt Bree in. He's not going to win that one though. Pulls out as Coulson clears. Teresi gets up, wins the header. It's a nice 1-2 from Carina, and 20's got plenty of space and picks out his spot, but that's an easy one for Perkins to claim.
Really strong start from Tyler Mapri, playing in the 6 today. Obviously, Chris Nichols injured. Gave an opportunity to play in the 6 start this week and making a mark on the game already.
Talking of making a mark, McMillan riding his confidence and takes a long shot, and that one goes into the creek. Protect the frogs, Ross.
Looks like one of your shots, Ryan.
Well, you brought it up. He's already off the mark for the season.
Surprised you haven't mentioned something that happened last night.
I was referring to myself there, Ross. As UAA security gets us underway, Coulson with a long ball forward, looking for Brian again. Gold marketing closely, but Brian's come up with it and Gold gets back. It'll be a corner for Carina.
It's a clear tactic, isn't it? It's just get the ball down, switch it out to the right, get it to his feet, get him facing forward and attacking the fullback. Goldie's done well there. But we've got to probably stop that ball from the source and start doubling up a bit here if it's clear one-dimensional tactic from Carina.
You can see plenty on the hill today watching this game. Huge crowd for the first FQPL home game of the season. Great to see. They're going to whip this one in.
Oh,
I'm not sure how he's missed from there, to be honest. It bounced around in the box.
it's Brian again.
Brian
This
should have
time
done better.
in the 6-yard box. It came to him rather quickly, kind of just hit him rather than probably a purposeful header, but Bardon looking a little bit dicey on those corners. Good delivery, but you want to be dealing with those at this stage of the season pretty strongly.
Perkins got us back underway. Keogh wins that header and Campbell flicks it on. Millville White under pressure and he gets it back to Perkins. The player was offside. It is 54.
Ambitious ball there.
Collo gets in again. Another offside.
Again.
He's offside more than Darwin Nunes, that kid.
We get a chance here just to reset a little bit.
So Ross, I'm going to set you a bit of a challenge here, mate. I know you like your research. Bardon Latrobe last played against AC Carina in.
Oh, jeez. No prep at all. I'm going to say 2017.
Very close. 2018.
Oof.
When AC Carina were marching to the title. And then Cap 2.
They had a great year that year. I remember playing them down here. A wonderful team that won the double. Oh,
And McMillan's in again. Coach of Carina not happy. But they work it well. Melville White looking at his options. And Perkins goes long. This time Ovendon's picked it up off that wing guard. Look for Stanley, good ball. Stanley checks out that full back. And Campbell comes across as well. So you're correct on the fact that they were a wonderful side. Do you remember the scores? It was
against Bardon. Oh, jeez. Was that both of these games?
It's a long time ago, mate.
I'm going to go.
These weren't actually going to be your questions. The questions were going to be, it was a 7-1 loss at Carina and a 3-1 loss here. Who was the player who scored both goals for Bardon in that fixture? In those two fixtures. You can think on that one. Here's Brian again, attacking gold. Wonderful footwork from Brian. Gets all the way to the line and pulls it back.
Makes all sorts of hassles.
McMillan does well to track back and get it forward again. And pick up some of these other names. As Fisher whips that one in. It's dealt with by the Bardon Latrobe defence and now just opened up for a little bit of space for Ovendon, and that's what we like to see. Wonderful feet, wonderful skill. The flying Flynn finds McMillan. These two are going to cause teams absolute nightmare this season.
You can see that's an example there of what AC Carina have done on McMillan. They've gone and doubled up at him really early, made it really tight for him. He's still done very well to win a free kick, but that's kind of the blueprint of what we need to do against Brian here, just to stop the point of attack and just force him to try something else. Whilst it's working, they're just going to switch it out wide and get it to his feet and get the ball in the box and take their chances.
Keogh whips it in. It's short behind Stanley. AC Carina deal with it well. Just drop to the danger man. He gets it out wide. And that, unfortunately, a bit of a disconnect for AC Carina's point of view. Teresi finds one of the little potholes on Bowman Park. He's going to have to clear it now. Campbell's going to compete for this. Skipper McDonald wins. This is Ladd on this side for Carina. Fisher plays it out wide. Deep ball. Gold should deal with this one, although his header's going to drop to Brian. Probably could have done with a shout there, the fullback. Back inside. West had the ball. West deep into the box, and Keogh sorts it out. So I think we're back on track with the time there now, and the correct scoreline, 1-1.
Is it Shannon Maverick?
No, good guess. Not Shannon Maverick.
Good goal scorer that year, wasn't he?
I think he was. Anyone who thinks they might know, potentially even if the scorer of those 2 consolation goals in those games, to the dominant AC Carina side of that year, drop yourself in the comments. Don't be afraid. I'll start fishing you out a little few clues as we go, Ross. But yeah, it was a brain teaser and a half, this one. Melville White clears that one at the near post. Not the best of deliveries so far from Carina, except for the one that potentially bounced around for Brian.
So Carina, obviously, with a clear blueprint of a target man and 2 pacey wingers. He's the target man on the ball. Ashley Shaw, goal scorer, played at high levels, FQPL4 for Virginia and North Star. And last year at Newfarm scored lots of goals. So his link play will be key. Teresi and Nagula are going to have to be on to that element of the game pretty early, whilst also helping out their fullbacks.
There's McMillan again. Skipper McDonald's flying in with a great tackle. And together, West and McDonald do enough. It's back to Crabb in goal. He does well. Campbell working hard in the 9.
Dropping very deep, very comfortable in midfield. Bit of the old false 9, isn't it? As opposed to AC Carina, which have a pure target man.
Here's Brian popping up on the other side. Melville White's going to have to watch that. Luckily for us, it was a poor ball into the middle that Golo clears up and away. Good positioning from the centre back. Whipped into the box, it evades Teresi. And Fisher popped up.
Well, it's a clear threat, Ryan. He's moving to the other side. And it's up to Bardon to recognise the threat, and we'll help each other out and see if they can limit the damage.
Well, Levengood does well, but the ball forward can't find Bardon. Teammate. Bit of space here for Swindles. Finds West, who plays it out wide to Brian. Melville White closes him down. Recycles the ball to West.
Good win.
Here's Campbell. Stood up by McDonald.
Well defended. So Bardon clearly set up in a 4-2-3-1. Josh Campbell a little bit isolated. The wingers tucking in without the ball next to Benny Stanley in the AM. Mapri and Keogh in the DMs. Just means that when we get the ball, we probably need to retain it a bit longer than we have done to try and get the wingers a bit higher and wider. You can see McMillan and Ovenden will swap over often. They're both comfortable on both sides. Very similar players, and that's our threat is out wide. We haven't really, apart from the goal, really got them in the game though.
Long range effort.
Good try.
Perkins, I think, knew it was close, but he was positioned well enough.
So similar to what AC Carina are doing with Brian, we need to try and get our wingers on the ball facing forward, running at the fullbacks. At the moment, it just feels like a little bit too direct in behind, asking them to sort of run onto balls. Let's see if we can try and work it to their feet, test these fullbacks.
I described you as a man with many hats at the start of the game, Ross. You're also coaching the over 35s Division 1 this year in the Super League. Hang on, we'll just pick this up here as another ball goes out. Tough night last night, but a new challenge for the 35s Division 1.
Yeah, it's a wonderful league filled with former A-League players and NPL players, and last night we lost 4-2 in a gallant effort against a really strong Redlands team filled with NPL experienced players. But good challenge for the lads this year, and challenge for me personally to try and work out how to beat these guys.
McMillan has fouled there, so it'll be a Bardon Latrobe free kick. was a good win for our 23s. I made reference to it briefly before as well. That was a 2-1 win in a fiercely competitive game. It's whipped in by Mapper. It's a wonderful ball. It dropped almost for Campbell and then McMillan and bounced kindly for Crab.
Wonderful delivery from a distance. It's hard, so hard from there. Here's the replay here. From that distance, to get that much whip and pace on the ball and get it right on the dime. Unfortunately, didn't make most of it.
Finds Stanley, does well, but can't find a teammate. Oh no, he does, sorry. It's Ovenden popping up. He plays it to Macri in space.
Well done.
Melville White getting forward, overlapping fullback. Is Campbell going to make that run inside? It comes to him anyway. Good feet. Back to Melville White. Lumps it forward. This is the fullback, we're not sure on the name. We'll go with Hemsworth for now. Melville White gets into McMillan in the middle and Coulson clears. It's a big jump from Jack Gullo. I think it's Ackland, sorry, okay, we've cleared that one up, I think. Yeah, it's definitely Ackland based on the excellent squatty photograph.
Ooh,
that's a reckless challenge from the skipper McDonald, and then he gives the soft one against Keogh. Looks just a bit wild with the leg up in the air from McDonald.
Here's a replay here.
That's a little bit earlier, I think.
Oh, that's a bit earlier? Okay, sorry. Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Just missed the ball.
Over the ball and took the player. It certainly didn't feel any worse than the one who followed it, but anyway.
Here's Carina again. Isn't offside. Ladd gets it in the middle to Shaw. Stands it up. Finds Brian. Mappery closely marking.
Good win
A
there.
little bit
Well
too
done. That's
far ahead. Ovenden does well to.
That's the blueprint. We've got to get players around him, make it hard for him.
Keogh with a wonderful ball through to McMillan, but Crab's well positioned and comes out. It's a good starting position from the keeper there. Brian loses that one and Gold shepherds it well. Back to Mappery. Under a bit of pressure, gets it forward.
Yeah, so you can see when all of a sudden even good players, and they've got 2-3 in support, crowding the space for them to do their work. And that's kind of the blueprint here. And you can see Goldie again isolated out on the right here.
There's Ackland forward, skips inside Melville White. He's offside. It's a bit out of our view to the right there.
Well, it's a good game, Ryan.
Excellent game so far, Ross.
Two good teams going at it. I'd say these are the two of the best teams in the league. I mean, it might be a little bit biased to the neutrals out there, but obviously Carina coming third last year, they'll be one of the promotion favourites. Very competitive league. Bardon coming up and recruited well, so good standard. Feel like we might face them a couple of times this year. Well,
fixtures home and away, Ross, as they are every year, but I think I get your sentiment. We're hoping potentially to see them more than twice. I'm not talking about the Queensland Cup. As that one gets lofted into the box, Keogh gets it away. Carina appeal for a penalty, and the coach had other ideas for them, encouraging them to play to the whistle.
Fair play to the coach.
Ackland again finds Shaw in the box, and he's put that out to the edge of the box wonderfully, and Perkins does well. Brian picks it up and gets a shot away. Sorry, I missed who took the shot on the edge of the box, but it was both a good shot and a good save.
Quality football there from Carina. Ashley Shaw just holding it up wonderfully in the box, laying it off beautifully, and a wonderful strike.
It was West.
Great save from Perkins, and then really tough to make a save and get up like that, put enough pressure on that the ankle was just too tight, even for Brian. But you can see the danger. Clear hold-up play, runners off him, both from deep and from wide. Bardon need to recognise the danger early.
Kia up well, big push in the back from Coulson, which the referee saw, and let play roll on a little bit. Referee not too quickly into his pocket, which is good to see. I played in a game myself last night, Ross, that got a little bit card happy.
I heard, right? I won't name any names, but I don't know if I've seen that many cards in a 5-minute period.
It was 6 in 2 minutes, Ross. It was pretty special. But we're not here to talk about Division 4 over 35s football. Here's Gold, whipping the ball into the back of the box. 2 were there from Bardon, including Gullo. Not sure who got the last header, but it was well wide.
Well, half chance there. Decent delivery from Gold with his left boot. Sea of bodies makes its way. I think it's actually Campbell that gets the last touch.
Campbell certainly had his head in his hands afterwards, probably thinking he could have got that back across on target, but that's okay. High standards from the man that we picked up from Samford. Crab goes deep into Bardon Latrobe half for that kick. Stanley does well. Could leap on Stanley for a shorter guy, but that time might have been climbing on the Carina back.
Oh, look, that might be one of the softer fouls of the season, but fair enough.
Coulson looking at his options. Long into the Bardon box, and Melville White rises to that challenge. There's Ackland. Gets it in. Gullo does well to clear. McMillan with a under-hit pass to Mapri, and it gives West another chance to shoot from the edge of the box.
Oh, that's about his 3rd or 4th shot from quite far out West, so he obviously fancies it, the DM. Once he gets in position, he's going to have a crack and decent shots.
Coulson wins that header, but it comes down to Campbell. He's got options with Ovenden, but Coulson jumps back in. We're going to have the referee just have a little word. And Latrobe into Campbell, tried the flick on to Ovenden. Doesn't really sit for anyone. And out come Carina, who are going to look for this ball out to Brian. Might become a bit of a catchphrase. Teresi does well to marshal in and see the ball out.
Yeah, so Liam West in midfield has just got eyes out wide and right. He's a good player, played Southside Eagles and at Toowong. But it's clear, get the ball, hit the diagonal, hit a channel. And it's very effective on a pitch like this. At Bowman Park, obviously smaller dimensions.
Oh, that's a wonderful corner, and the skipper McDonald comes in on the header and it's over the top of the bar.
Good delivery here. It's, my count, the 3rd one from corners where it looks dangerous, doesn't it? We don't look comfortable from corners, Ryan. Obviously a new centre-back pairing with Matheson out.
Here's Ovenden. Bardon Latrobe on the 23s to our right here think that was a free kick, but play on. Shaw does well. And Teresi makes sure with the clearance.
Roll up.
Again, Teresi's got a little bit of time, but doesn't let it bounce, which is the right thing to do. Nice little ball dinked over from Gold, but McMillan under pressure coughs it up. Here's Gullo. Finds Keogh. Keogh has the time to bring it down. And Fisher puts the pressure on Gold and comes up with the ball.
Another corner.
The corner, Bardon have to be careful here.
I think Carina are on top here. It seems a while since Bardon's had a passage of play where they've been able to retain the ball for more than 2 or 3 passes. Carina highly efficient, getting the ball forward and winning corners.
We got Carina just a little bit up here. We're looking to capitalise. I'm going to have to do better and meet this. Probably missing Matheson's aerial presence today from corners. Luckily first that one's dropped into the near post and Shaw can't do much with it. Matheson out injured.
We get a close-up of Goldie there with a big sigh. He's had a tough,
Interesting first half.
an hour. Obviously, his man scored 1 goal. I wouldn't say it was his fault. So, look, he's got a big shift ahead of him, but he's up for the challenge.
Perkins gets it forward. McDonald wins that one. Melville White into Ovenden. Nice little first touch. He's going to test Ackland's pace. Ackland, I think, does well with that challenge. Gets forward, and Ovenden gets back. I think Bardon are going to get the ball here with Mapri. He's not afraid to have a dig, Mapri.
Didn't quite catch it, did he?
There's Melville White now on the ball. Again, beautiful ball up inside. If Gold can get there. Campbell needs to hold off Coulson, who's a big guy to hold off. It's wonderful work there from West. Bring it into Shaw, and he's going to look for that early ball out to Brian. Teresi stands him up. Brian gets the shot away, and Perkins covers well at his near post.
Yeah, that West Brian combination is the save here, but the highlight was West doing his defensive work, getting the ball out of his feet, beating 1, beating 2, and just hitting a diagonal. And it's been a couple of times this half really difficult to stop, easy to recognise, especially when it's coming from deep like that from a DM. Just highly effective football, especially here at Bowman Park, where you can get it out, get it forward pretty quickly.
Again into Shaw, little flick on. McMillan should do the clearance job there for Bardon. Comes back up to Carina. Lofted back in. Soft header. The Perkins claims he's going to kick it. Big kick to Overton's chase. Ackland puts a hand on, but that's going to go all the way to Crab.
Oh, he's dropped it.
I think Ovenden just got underneath him a little bit there.
I mean, it was hardly anything in it. The keeper's come up as if he's committed a crime. It's obviously got every right to go for that football. He's the smallest man in the park, and he's stood his ground. So I don't understand what the goalkeeper's complaining about. He's lucky to get a foul.
Well, here's Mapri with a looks for the diagonal, but it's not going to find McMillan this time. Carina playing it forward, and Gold clearing it. That West picks up the ball again. Brian, who's switched sides. Mapri stands him up. And Melville White does well.
Defended. Another corner. It must be double figures.
I haven't started counting yet, Ross. So first game back. We'll get our stats division on that one.
Jacob Pratton?
No, not Pratt's. It wasn't Pratt's who scored the 2 Bardon Latrobe consolation goals the last time we played Carina in 2018. Let's start with the clues, I guess. After we watch this corner from AC Carina, some good movement in the box. Brian finds it, it's going to drop here. And he's hit it wonderfully, but Gullo turns his back to block. Campbell as well. Now Ovenden clears. Can McMillan shake off Coulson? He can't. And now here's Ovenden. It just won't drop. Just caught on the surface a little bit there. There's West again. It's a bit too deep, and Melville White can head it away. Stanley's going to have to track Ackland there into Shaw. Goes back out. Ladd. Ladd out wide to Fisher. And here's Brian popping up back on this side. Covers the field. There's Ackland at the back post with a header. And Big Perks claims that one well. Wasn't a bad move.
Ackland getting forward from fullback, isn't he? It seems to be the main width over on the left-hand side.
They've done well there. Dealt with that long ball forward. It's come to that Ackland. Swindles gets it back inside to Fisher, who then plays into West. West drives forward, beats a couple, goes all the way, and he's scored. West with a beautiful 1-2. And it's just a little bit too easy there. Ross just cut through the middle.
He's been one of the highlights of the first half. He's been phenomenal, to be honest. As a defensive midfielder, to cover the ground he's covered, and to be able to start all the attacks, credit to him. He's got this ball deep. He's played it 1-2 and just finished it very comfortably. He's the wonderful little ball over the top there, but a great run, great finish.
Good ball back there from Swindales, I think it was, to play it to West. Shaw dragged Gullo inside.
I think it's fair to say they deserve it, Ryan. I think they've been on top for the last 15, 20.
Keogh with that long ball forward from the retake. Here's Brian. That one should be Teresi's to deal with. Shaw tracks him down, and it's going to be a Carina ball. It was a little bit unsighted for that one, but referee and
double bounce. I think Teresi was playing for the throw in and this didn't quite come off.
Brian's got pushes off his man, and it is a free kick.
I think Bardon just need to take a deep breath here. 10 minutes to go in the first half and try and find a foot back in the game. They're probably a little bit rushed in possession, trying to get forward. Obviously enough good footballers in this team to be able to retain it for a few more passes, trying to get a foot back in the game. Carina seems to be winning all the 50-50s. Loose balls are going to them, and it's just that time of the game, Ryan, where you've got to dig in and try and get a foothold again.
Swindell's on the edge of the box looking for his options. It's that Ackland making for that run from fullback. Gets a 1-2, gets it back and crosses it in, but that one should be easy for Perkins.
So their fullbacks are getting forward often, particularly on the left-hand side, but even Fisher here on the right-hand side, overloading fullbacks, which tells you that they're getting time in possession, they're working the ball forward, and they're allowing to get some width from the overloading fullbacks. We have had none of that. Even though our fullbacks are two of our best players, they're just pressing us and winning the balls, winning the 50-50s, and we're struggling to retain possession.
Coulson there is going to probably be the first player into the book for the game. No, he apologised to the ref, so that's okay. As Ovenden skipped past him. It's good play from Stanley. Ovenden and Campbell, we need to see more of that, Ross. Noting your comment on the fullbacks. Yeah, haven't really seen Melville White or Gold get forward at all yet. Gold is over this with Mapry though. See the in-swinger from Gold. And Campbell really competes well, but Ackland met that. Here's Keogh. Rifled it into Stanley. Can't really do much with that. And here's Melville White. Gullo forward. Back to Melville White. It's a great ball in. Crab claims well, but Campbell was on the scene.
That's better. That's much better. We moved the ball from side to side with a couple of passes and got a good delivery in. Campbell probably needs to go across that rather than wait on it, but still a good delivery and a good passage.
There's Melville White forward to Stanley. I'd like to see more of Stanley on the ball as well. He's annoyed by that challenge, and McDonald? No, it's Ackland. Is the first player in the book for the day.
It's been a highlight for Carina though. They try and bite in on those challenges early to win the ball back quickly, and that's kind of been a key component of this style of play or passage of play where Bardon are struggling to retain possession. You'd think that would drop off as the game goes, but these opportunities are great opportunities for us. We've got great set piece delivery. Let's see what Mapri's designed here.
It's gone short, and Ackland is able to clear to Shaw, who holds it up really well, Ross. Good play from the centre forward, from one deadly centre forward to another. I like to see that kind of hold-up play.
He's West with time and space again. We've really got to stop him getting the ball facing forward that much time.
Let's get
He's
inside.
picking us apart.
Teresi's going to clear that one though. And here's Stanley. West mops up. Drop back to Swindles.
Good win.
Ovenden
Oh, a bit rough there.
put his body on the line.
As I understand the new handball rules, that's not a handball.
No one knows what the handball is anymore. Thought it was McMullen. He's come and claimed this one, I think.
It'll be interesting, Ryan, to see what we do at half-time here tactically, because Carina are clear how they want to play, clear Dangerman. That's fine to recognise. It's hard to stop, but I think we need to make life harder for Liam West's midfield, make sure he can't pick up the ball, face forward and play it diagonally into the wingers or even to the target man.
Brian gave him a little push in the back, and I think the referee saw it. So there was a slight delay before that free kick came in as a ball came over from field 11. Bardon Latrobe. Looks like a competitive under-6 friendly going on.
Under 6, Ryan. They're the biggest 6-year-olds I've ever seen.
Oh. Near sheep, far sheep, Ross. That's sure is going to be off, but Bardon needs to play on. Oh, and then the flag goes up with the ball. Oh, rule changes.
Everyone's a bit confused here, asking questions. No one knows where the ball needs to go. Now we've worked it out. And
Gollo.
give it to goalkeeper here.
Okay, 5 minutes to go. You haven't answered your quiz question of the day. I'm just going to give you the clue. More of a club man than the two that you've mentioned so far.
Oh.
More of a club man.
Sean Jones.
You got it. It was Jonesy, the man who likes to celebrate. Probably did a fortnight celebration both times.
No.
Campbell competes there with McDonald.
He won't forgive me.
Probably the only 2 goals he scored all season that year as well. We love you,
Would have been
Shawnee.
bangers too. He only scores good goals.
Here's McMillan. Stands up his fullback. Fullback does well. McMillan comes back and has options in the shape of Riley Swindles. He comes back to Zach Coulson. Zach Coulson likes to play that ball, Ross, into Shaw, and Shaw can hold it up well. Options for Shaw. Out to Ladd. And again, calm from Carina. It's nice football, always seemingly with the extra man. Here's Ladd again, goes inside. Stanley did enough, worked really hard, plays the ball across his own box. For White, clears it to Keogh. Gold back to Keogh. Swindles got his foot in. Keogh just feeling that one a little bit. Just going to shake it off. Would hate to see an injury to Keogh today, Ross. Meant to bring it up before. He's probably been a standout performer so far in the few games we've had in the Cup and the 2 in the league game that we both watched.
Real energy from Keogh. Like relentless pursuit, both with and without the ball. Yeah, I think he's been my pick anyway of the first 3 games plus the Cup games. So hopefully he can shake that off.
And popped up with a goal last week against Ripley. It was a free kick late on, which earned a draw. Here's Campbell. Looking for his option. He can come back to Gullo.
Also,
great first-time ball to Mapri.
Scored against Brighton too, I think. So he's on 2 goals. Not bad from defensive midfield. The play breaks down there. Melville White trying to get forward, but there's signs of life here from Bardon, but we're struggling to get foothold in the game. And Carina looked very comfortable in possession.
Gildo's got to stand him up. Does well. Wins the first one. That one was not a free kick, referee.
You know it's not a free kick when the player that seemingly got fouled doesn't appeal or go down.
I'm going to watch it
And
again
here comes
here.
here. He gets the
There's
ball.
ball.
There's-
No contact on the player.
And
I mean, there was probably going to be a foul in there.
we have to play on.
He's
I mean,
actually through on goal.
It's unreal.
Well, they might be able to...
Both teams not happy with that.
They might be able to cause some damage from the free kick, so we won't celebrate too early. Got just a couple of minutes to go in the half, and Brian stands over this one with McMullen.
I think it's a key period, obviously. Less than 2 minutes to go. 2-1. You want to kind of try and keep it tight, so you got a chance at half-time to get the boys back in the sheds, work out a couple of things tactically, get some fresh legs. Obviously, 3-1 makes that a lot harder.
Perkins has to stand up to this, and luckily for us, Brian has gone over the bar as that brings the half to a close. It's 2-1 to Carina. Goals early from Brian, an equaliser from McMillan, and then West put Carina ahead 2-1. Probably deservedly so on the balance of play, but we're going to look here for Bardon Latrobe to turn it around in the second half. Give us 15 minutes and we'll be back. You'll hear from our sponsors in the half time, and we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grind and I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt.
Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
All right, welcome back here to Bowman Park. Kick off the second half. AC Carina 2-1 up. Ryan a little bit delayed as he gets Mia Guinness from the bar.
Back from the bar a little bit late there, viewers. Apologies for that, as we've got an upgrade on the graphics, which is nice to see. Thanks, guys. Guys from Stream Team doing a great job. A classic wait for the Guinness to pour, leave it at the bar trick. Taylor is another victim as Melville White gets that one deep into the box.
Delivery.
McMillan got onto it, had his hand pulled down, but not enough in it.
Much better start here.
Right
Ryan.
start.
Getting the ball out wide. Obviously, we know Johnny's got a great delivery, and look at that, let's put that on a dime. McMillan does well to get a foot on it, but not quite get the right direction.
Grab comes up with the ball after a deflected shot. A little lively little start there from Bardon in the first minute, the second half, Ross.
Yeah, something tells me there's a bit of a G up in the dressing rooms, a few disappointed faces coming off at halftime.
Shaw wins that header, drops the Mapri. He can't find gold.
No changes at halftime. Looks like same personnel and same formation for both teams.
Couple of options on the bench for Bardon Latrobe, Ross. Couple of good options.
Actually, take that back. Number 16, Scott Henderson's come on for AC Carina, Ryan.
Oh, that's well spotted there, Ross.
At left back. So it must be replacing
Ackland
Ackland, who I thought was quite good in the first
Right,
half.
first
Oh,
half
there's an
was-
opportunity.
gets it out to Overton. Overton takes it on first time. He claims a touch off 16, and we do get the corner
gets the corner.
eventually. So 16 was Henderson
Henderson, yeah. So
on.
you can see this break quite nicely there for Campbell. You can see the one-on-one on the far side. The ball was just a little bit behind Ovenden. He probably wants the ball in front there, but gets a shot off, deflection, set piece. Let's see if we can cause some hassles here as the set play takes shape.
Gold's come out to take it. Ovenden will give him an option. Guys, as ever, you can get in touch with us on social media, in the comments, in our DMs. Gold whips it in.
Right ball.
Teresa's there, McMillan's there, and
just
McMillan's
didn't
touch
sit,
goes into
did it?
grab the goalkeeper for Carina's hands.
Tried to get a touch instead of just probably trying to direct the ball towards goal there, but
And he's found Brian, the danger man from the first half. He's got options.
well back, well
Melville
read.
White just cuts that the ball to Shaw. Macri probably overruns that one. And Swindle dives in, and it comes back to Brian, who looks for Shaw in the middle. Now we're going to see a quick release from Perkins to Melville White. He surveys his options. Back to Teresi. Back to Perkins. He's got options with Gullo, but goes long. Campbell's going to have to compete with Coulson there. And McDonald mops up. Melville White with a 1-2 to Ovenden. Bit too direct and straight there from Melville White, and he knows it.
It's unlucky. Good link-up play, though. Good link-up play from those two of our stronger players there, and obviously the ball was just a bit straight. A bit more purpose to Bardon in these first couple of minutes, Ryan.
Which is good to see.
Good win there from Shaw.
Crosses too deep, and Gold has time to deal with it. Unfortunately, McMillan is beaten to it by Ladd, who gets a great ball into Brian's feet, and Teresi cuts out the
corner.
cross. As we retrieve the ball behind the goal here.
And I walked past the bench before, Ryan, and a few options there for Mapri that could change the game in this kind of scenario. You know, traditionally, you kind of wait till the 60th minute before changing things. I wonder how long until we see Patricio. Campbell, a bit of a frustrated figure in the first half. Obviously a very talented player.
Fred Shaw and
Struggling to get into the game. Patricio, a completely different number 9, a bit more physical, that would give the AC Carina defence something different to think about.
decides it's a goal kick to Bardon. Absolutely agree with you, Ross. Mentioned it before. A couple of really big options for Bardon on the bench, including traditionally the skipper Boardman, Patricio, even Matty Owen. We've seen him come on and change a game. Here's Shaw. Gullo does well, but Shaw comes up with the ball, beats a couple. Gonna need to get a foot in there, and Macri does. And Gullo clears, but it's cut out by that man West and whipped in by McMullen, and Perkins does well. Rolls it to Keogh. He's being trapped by Swindales. Or Swindles probably is the easier way of saying it. I can read good. Stanley, nice ball out to Melville White.
Yeah, this is better for Bardon. You can see, 4, 5, 6 passes as opposed to the 1 or 2. A bit more composed on the ball, backing themselves. That's a wonderful ball
from Macri. And that puts Ovenden up. And he goes inside, and that's a terrible challenge from West, wasn't it? We were impressed with him first half. And the under-23s aren't afraid to tell them what they think.
Is that a card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. The
Card came out quickly and swiftly.
I would have thought so. He's taking one for the team there. What a ball. That's unbelievable vision there for Mapri to release one of our better
went inside.
players.
West came across. And
yeah, it's cynical, isn't it? But a good foul for his team, to be fair.
yeah. got me out of my seat, but it wasn't that bad on the replay. Just a yellow. Everyone calm down. Enjoy the F1.
Good opportunity here. Mentioned before our strength at set piece.
Well,
You would say
fancy Keogh on this one perhaps now after Gold having a couple. I was wrong. Gold went near post and Crab knew where his posts were. And the ball rolls.
Did favour the left foot. But he just probably put a little bit too much whip and not enough power on it. Good goalkeeping though, just to cover the post and not give away the corner.
Crab finds McDonald. McDonald surveys his options, which is to go back to Crab. Stanley in the chase there. Melville White will compete with that, and that'll be a Bardon Latrobe ball. Referee finally makes his decision. Gets into Campbell. He flicks it onto Ovenden, trying to find around the back of McDonald, and that's a lot of pepper on that one for the keeper, but he does well.
There's a time of the season where that kind of delivery to the goalkeeper is a lot different. Obviously, great
does
pitch
well
today.
Stanley back to Campbell. He said, well, it's just a little bit more composed from Bardon.
Yeah, much better, isn't it?
Unfortunately, Ovenden isn't able to skip round Henderson. And Stanley is able to get in there, looking for his options, but Campbell wanted it to feet, and Stanley went forward.
Looks frustrated, Campbell, doesn't he?
Patricio might have anticipated.
Feet there from Stanley.
Wonderful feet, and that's a foul from Swindles.
In a better position too, yeah. I feel Josh Campbell's frustrated. He wants the ball to feet. He's not a number 9 that wants to get in behind. He's not a target man. He's got great feet, and he's presenting and not getting it there. And so that's a little bit of a new player to the club, getting used to a bit of chemistry with the team. But also, I wonder if it would be more effective dropping him into sort of like an 8 or a 10 role.
I wonder if Keogh will again take up duties here. Gold has had the last couple, and Keogh scored one last week, we believe, at Ripley.
Good position here, right in the middle of the pitch. You probably place it exactly there. Oh, good little deflection there. Grab pace off the ball. Made it a bit easy for the goalkeeper who read it.
Holds it well. Yeah, Ross, just going back to Joshy Campbell, has scored 3 for the season so far. 2 or 3?
2 goals, yeah, 2 goals against Brighton, and another 2 in the cup, wasn't it? So
in the cup, yeah.
Very composed in front of goal. It's just we're not getting him in those positions at the moment.
Just clarifying our comments on that about his effectiveness in the team, and that sort of stuff. He also played in Austin for a goal at Brighton with a back heel. It was absolutely sublime. So probably, as you say, just offers just a little bit more than an out-and-out striker as well. But options for Mapri, that's the point we were trying to labour. As Gold picks this up. Long throw to McMillan. Plenty of pressure in the back. It will be a Carina ball.
Bardon asking for a free kick there, but nothing coming.
Wow. With excellent camera work there, I was able to see that Tony Saunders was in goal there for the under-6s. Definitely an overage player, but one that you'll probably get a few goals against.
Not many over 45 Division 1 goalkeepers play in the under-6s, but he's everywhere.
Certainly is. There's a few children at the club as well, Ross. I believe his 3rd one just signed up this week.
As we see Francis Patricio getting ready to come on.
Well, he's all smiles, so looks relaxed.
Coming off. It's clear where he's going. He'd be going in the number 9. I wonder if it's a straight swap or something else the Mapri's got in mind here.
Potentially Stanley is coming back for an injury. Or it could be McMillan. Or, as ever, I could be surprised. We'll see.
Yeah,
here's Ovenden.
Melville White tries to get on the ball here.
It's a late one from West. He's already on a yellow. And he's done his collar. Bone. Henderson clears that one up. And it's going to come to Golo.
The ref.
Find Mafrey.
Not going to bring it back.
Keogh. Should get inside there, lad. Finds Gold. Goals
sloppy. And
up
it's
there
out
and
of
he's left
position.
Brian. Teresi's got a job on his hands now. Brian keeps the ball really well, really close to himself, and finds McMullen, who finds Shaw, stood up by. And it comes eventually for McMullen with a shot that's quite tame.
Mappery asking the question about that challenge on Ovenden from a man already on the yellow card, but the referee seems happy to let everyone play. There we
Here's
go. Josh,
Campbell.
that was effective.
That ball, unfortunately, is a little bit overhit. Might be. It is Ben Stanley. Yep. Ben Stanley coming back from an injury. Good shift. Definitely some of those silky skills that we saw from Stanley last season on display today. But
10 goals last year, an absolute highlight in his first season at the club, coming back from injury today. It's great to have him back. Obviously, dusting off a bit of rust in a tough game, to be honest. Good shift. Great to have him back.
Gollo with the header. Maffrey working hard. That one should drop for Teresi, who decides to play it off McMullen's face. Good thinking from the centre back as Ross Parker subs one of his 2 Guinnesses. Guinness on tap down at Bowman Park.
Wonderful addition to the club. So
there's Patricio already letting the defenders know.
I'm just going to
They're into
say
a bit of a different game.
there's a different proposition there with Patricio coming on for the Carina defence. We've now got ourselves a bit of a target here in 2 wingers, almost replicating what Carina are trying to do. Patricio's movement, physicality, first touch just highlights link-up play.
Well, it was a wonderful late goal at Yeronga that gave Bardon hope. That wasn't enough in that fixture.
He was brilliant though, coming off the bench. Scored one, nearly scored another. Just gave them absolute nightmares to turn the tide in that game. We're hoping for something similar today.
As Brian, Carina's danger man, dribbles in the box and gets his shot away.
It's a wonderful touch from Gold, just the right moment.
Did enough. Really impressed with the way Brian keeps the ball close to himself, Ross. A nightmare to defend against.
He's been a highlight today. Him and Wes, I think, are Carina's best players that I've seen.
The 2 goal
doing
scorers.
better than the second half and stopping both of them though. Wes probably lucky to be on the pitch.
Gollo finds Keogh. Henderson snaps in. As Keogh plays that one long, and Patricio's well marked by McDonald. Bardon come up with the ball. It's Ovenden. He tries to go through the middle of McDonald, and there's a
great press there from
immovable
Patricio.
object. Maffrey chests that one down and finds Gold. Gold's done enough. There's a couple of whistles going on, but Gold's got the ball. Goes in to the middle. Is Campbell going to drop to Campbell on the edge? Gold with a wayward pass there. That's given Teresi. Well, did well there, Teresi, to snap in and pick the ball up. But he finds Coulson with his ball forward. Maffrey. So we're getting a bit disjointed again.
Tired passes going on there. There's a little bit of lack of concentration on both teams.
Teresi strongly in on Shaw.
Well done, Teresi.
As Perkins looks like get Ovenden away there. It's the kind of ball that Carina played to Brian all day. From Perkins. Gollo, wonderful first touch. Comes up with the ball, the centre back, finds Campbell. The quality there from Gollo on the ball, but unfortunately Campbell and Ovenden not on the same wavelength as Patricio. Keeps Henderson honest. Well, McDonald didn't really play the ball there.
Wonderful
So
win from Patricio.
Bardon Latrobe will have the ball.
It's probably just an example there of what I was meaning before, Ryan, in terms of the chemistry. It's a great ball from Campbell. Just Ovenden on a different wavelength, right? So you can see as the season progresses, that kind of thing will pay off.
Campbell was able to bring that one down, but it's only for a goal kick for Carina. 2-1 here to Carina, the home team.
Bit of a lull in the game, Ryan, I think. You know, we're not long into the season. Players still getting their match fitness, I suppose. And look, half an hour left, plenty of time. The game kind of needs a goal, doesn't it? I think.
Well, probably really want to see a goal one way personally, Ross, but we'll do our best to be objective here as that ball's overhit from Carina.
But Bardon definitely doing much better in stopping the two clear threats from Carina in the first half. Brian and West have been much less effective. So Mapri's obviously made a few adjustments at halftime to negate that. Let's see if we can get Patricio in the game. And look, I think you probably need to think about a Matty Owen or a Austin Boardman sub.
Well, Patricio competes with McDonald there. The ball nearly drops for McMillan. Bardon Latrobe's goal scorer today in round the back, but wasn't to be. And now Gold has the ball as he approaches the halfway line. Finds Mapri inside, who finds McMillan. Tried to find Keogh, who'd found himself a little bit out wide, and he gets there. Two options in the middle. Oh, he's offside.
Free kick.
I don't know how it could be a free kick. Offside, sorry, but I thought Keogh came... When was the...
I'm not sure that's possible. But anyway, confusion reigns here. None of the ref didn't look at the linesman because he's clearly not offside, but...
It must have been earlier in the phase. It can't have been. I'm so confused, Ross. I didn't get much sleep last night on father duties. Mrs. Taylor enjoying 40th birthday celebrations, as she's entitled to do so. But that one perplexes me. As Keogh looked for McMillan, I don't think it was the right pass and it didn't go through. Gold's got to do work here, and he does really well on Brian. Maffrey's ball is a little wayward again. Let's see Owen warming up. No signs of Boardman yet. West plays it back to McDonald.
Press. Oh,
Owen
unlucky.
snaps in and gets a kick on the shin for his troubles. As
Great win.
Melville White skips forward, and he's going to get fouled by Henderson. And there's 1, 2, 3 fouls there, and it's Henderson or McDonald that was booked there.
Henderson, I think.
It's the substitute Henderson.
Ovenden looks in a bit of stress. Hopefully nothing too serious.
It was a clearance, and the follow through from the Carina player caught Ovenden. It's just a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, after a great press, Josh Campbell playing physio here.
His profession?
No idea.
Well, let's
Looks
go
like
with
he
it.
knows what he's doing.
Hey, looks more like than Derek Woodford, under 23's coach, is going to know what to do.
Doesn't have a water bottle, Derek.
Where's
He's
his
got
magic
his sunglasses and a positive attitude.
That's all the man needs. If Flinny is a little bit...
Nope, that's a sub. The ref says.
Well, that will bring in the introduction of Matty Owen, which I think was imminent.
It looks okay. Could just be a bit of cramp. It was a big press.
And when we figure out what we're doing here, we will
Looks like a straight swap here.
get Matty Owen on. Or Ovenden, and Gold will get us back underway with a free kick.
Wonder if it was Ovo or McMillan that was planned to come off initially, but I think Ovo's been a bit more involved in the second half, but Matty Owen gives them, something completely different.
Certainly
type
does,
of winger.
Ross. So Gold stands over this free kick. He's going to look for options in the middle. Deep into the back post. Gullo's there. He wins the header back across. There's Patricio. It won't drop for a Bardon Latrobe player.
It's really unlucky and a great counter.
And Brian's through. Melville White standing him up. Brian stands tall. He's on goal and he's scored. And that's
Just brutal.
3-1 to Carina.
Just brutal, isn't it? The counter-attack. You get an opportunity. Here's a free kick, a great header across goal. It doesn't quite sit for Patricio. And they just know exactly where they want to go, right? They've got one out here that just hit a channel.
Is it Shaw with the long ball forward?
The long ball forward. Question mark of offside. Linesman says no. Melville White tries to be strong, but geez, it's a good finish from that tight angle.
Excellent finish from a tight angle from Brian. We have...
Quality player gets his second goal today. And his fourth this season. Bardon seems to be demonstrating, I guess, about the offside.
Couldn't see it, unfortunately, from both the replay. Do have a training assistant referee on that side, and we know they're just doing the best job that they can. It was a wonderful long ball forward from Shaw. And as you said, Ross, great time for Carina to get that third goal. Brian's second. Referee's going to pull goal back there for stealing 3 yards.
I'll replay the goal there. Good quality finish. Made it look easy, didn't he? I think Melville White's actually asking for a free kick. Anyway, we play on. Goal stance.
McMullen to Henderson. Matty Owen charges him down. Swindles tries to get it back inside. Mappery covering a lot of ground as usual. Gets it back inside to Melville White, who's going to get fouled right in front of us here, and the referee does see it. Melville White doesn't go down easy. And certainly Fisher made sure that he did.
So 21 minutes left. Yeah, definitely foul. 21 minutes left, like plenty of time. We've had a couple of half opportunities here. Fresh legs on the field. I think Bardon needs to
Mappery over that one. It's
rally a bit here.
One.
Try and
Here's
respond.
McMillan. Good feet, but read by Swindles, who releases Brian, who's in space. It's goal to try to support the attack. Teresi had a decision to make, and he let Brian go through, and it's going to fall for McMullen here, and it's going to be a great save from Perkins. Mappery tried to get around West and gets back and makes a challenge. So good save from Perkins there.
Game gets more stretched. It seems to be opening up more and more opportunities for Brian. Carina making 2 changes here. Getting their own fresh legs, and look, that's a good save there from Perkins from close range. Good rallying from the Bardon defence as well. Didn't stop for Brian. It's just a big threat.
So McMullen and Swindles races a run for the day for Carina, both with excellent shifts. Probably Swindles more impressive in the assist for the second goal for Carina. Fulton, one of the players on.
Decker.
Decker? Double Decker? Just the single. As Henderson floats that into back post to Brian, who's now looking for a hat-trick. He'd pushed into Gold's back, so the referee pulled it up. As Mappery asks the boys to lift. Bardon looking just a little bit disjointed here, Ross, now. As you said, pushing for the equaliser. And the goal came.
Yeah, it's funny how many times in football you start getting a foot in the game, you start getting too much chances, and then the other team goes bang against on the counter. Can be demoralising for teams, but let's see what the character is in this Bardon team, see if they can respond. Plenty of time. They need to find a way to stop Brian, though. He was a bit quiet for the first 20 minutes of this half, and then all of a sudden come alive.
Shaw got away from Melville White and managed to get a shot on target, but it's quite a tame effort in the end that Perkins gathers. He's looking for his options, and he's looking for Patricio. McDonald read that well. Position has been good. Campbell picks that one up, though. Inside to Owen, to Patricio. Keogh picks it up. Looking for his options.
Play.
Campbell's there. Going option down the wing. McMillan's there too. It was a good header. Crab wasn't sure what to do, so he just punched it away. And now Shaw picks that one up from a full forward, and Gullo gets back with a wonderful tackle. That is absolutely all ball, and that is an absolutely horrendous decision from the referee. I'm not sure why he's going to go over to assistant referee who's in training, because he's not going to overrule you.
He's calling everyone
I
back.
don't know, you could see it first time. We'll hopefully get a replay of that here soon.
Let's get the ball through. Gullo misjudged it initially. A great first touch. I'm sure he had too much, and that is all ball. And he sent him off.
Well,
He sent him off. That is honestly, it's just hard to take. Like, it's not even a foul, ref. It's not even a foul, and he sent him off. So we lose a player. We lose a player now for at least another week for what is just a legitimate sliding challenge, and a great challenge, to be honest. It's just a terrible decision.
It was all ball. It was all... Jack! Hey, mate, you want to come watch it? Jack! You want to come watch it, Ref?
Jesus. Jack comes off. Unfortunately, as Ross said, it's the compounding error. Add to the error of the decision, initial decision with a suspension. Now Shaw was bearing down on goal before he was tackled by Gullo. Faces Perkins and hits the post. It falls to Brian. Referee tries to tackle him and it goes out. The classic basketball expression of the ball don't lie is uttered by the under-23s, but the damage has been done. Bardon down to 10. Flabbergasted, Ross. I thought
Yeah, it's just taking the wind out of the game, isn't it?
Assistant referee was actually discussed whether it was even a penalty, and it wasn't. And now it's a red card. Coulson plays that ball forward to the substitute Decker. Owen can bring that one down. After good work from Melville White. Skips inside.
Good
Looks for
ball.
Patricio. Patricio tried to play it first time. Coulson cleans him up. That would be a red card the other way, wouldn't it? Just kidding. Just kidding. There was more contact there.
So what
Here's
happens
Mappery.
to it. I wonder if this will give Bardon a bit more energy. Obviously feeling hard done by with the decision.
There's Owen. Calls no tool. Campbell's got a tough one to chase there. West tracking back from the 6. Doesn't try and play the ball, and Campbell knows that he can get back at him. Carina passed the ball well all day, and now they've got an extra man to play around. Melville White as well. Just skipped into the middle, I think, in the absence. And
Well
Marcus
done,
gets it
Marcus.
away.
Yeah, I'd imagine they're going to go back to a back three here with Goldie and Melville White tucking in next to Teresi. Melville White, obviously, an accomplished centre-back. Goldie a bit less, but it just means it's going to be less defensive cover for Goldie when he's one-on-one against
That
Brian.
will be music to Brian's ears as Carina get the corner. That's all settled down, as you said, Ross. Just a little bit of injustice there. Apologies to the viewers if we got a little bit of foul language caught from the back behind us there, as some of the under-23s reacted strongly to that decision. But that's football, and Carina now with Brian, who is going to want to not see that one again. He'll be full of confidence, the lad. 4 goals for Brian, I think, so far now this season in their third game. I'm just trying to find a way through. Carina with the extra man. Ladd goes back to Coulson. West back out to Ladd.
Looks like we've moved McMillan in a bit more central and Keogh further wide. Maybe in an attempt to try and get McMillan more in the game. It's been a bit quiet, particularly in the second half. Obviously took his goal well in the first half, but we haven't called his name very much.
30 minutes to go. Josh Campbell sucking in the big ones, Ross. Here's Melville White looking for his options going forward. Goes back across to Marcus Teresi. He's gone long to McMillan, who competes it with Ladd, and it's going to drop to Coulson, who clears. Napri should clear that one forward. McDonald theatrically headers that one forward. Fulton pulling the strings in the middle now. He goes back post, and Melville White does well to take it away from the substitute. Decker.
Carina taking their time here. Obviously hyper aware of the situation. 2 goals up. Playing against 10 men. 12 minutes to go.
Well, taking a long time for the ball to get back into play. Corner's whipped in. Perkins under pressure from Shaw. Can't claim. McMillan finalises the clearance. Decker on the ball, looking for options. Going to shoot, I think. Hits Shaw. Or Teresi. We'll know shortly. It's Gold. Ensures that it goes out for another corner to Carina. Well, there was one player on the team sheet last time we played Carina that's still at the club, Ross, and that was Austin Boardman. Unfortunately, I don't think he's fit enough to get into this game, and at 3-1 down. Might not be the player coming on from Mapri.
Looks like he's having a great time playing with Francis Patricio's little girl, baby daughter.
Well, he's a club man. Doing some babysitting. That's probably Patricio, who, if anyone out here now, Ross, can score something out of nothing.
Obviously with 10 men it makes it tough, but football's a funny game, Ryan. 10 minutes to go. You got to play it out. Can we get a moment here? We get a goal around here, and all of a sudden, let's watch everything sort of twist.
Oh,
the
sure.
momentum go one way, but it's a big ask for the guys. Big shift. 10 minutes to go. Do we have something left?
Shaw's off. And number 36, who I'm going to call Hidden Player, is on. He's having a big season this year, Hidden Player. Gets it forward and Coulson deals with it. Mapri high and forwards. McDonald, he does commit to those headers. I'll note that. Teresi's, unfortunately, this is Hidden Player, through on goal, first touch. That one goes to Perkins. Perkins going to roll it out to Melville White. What options has he got in front? Not many. The West gets across and not happy with his touch there, West. High standards of himself. Gold's underneath that one, but can't control it. And Hidden Player back heels it to Brian. Brian on his hat trick brings it back inside to Decker. Decker takes his time, and Perkins with an easy claim in the end. Getting a and a half to go there, Ross. You've got to pick up the pace. 10 minutes to go.
Good throw here from Deeney. What a throw.
Finds Mapri.
Got 4 players forward. Try and get a ball.
And here's Patricio. Skips past one. Tries to go back inside.
Here we go.
Campbell out wide to Owen.
Get some bodies
in
the box.
Can Owen get a cross in? Goes for goal. And at the near post. Sorry about the...
It's a bit of a weak effort, isn't it? It's tough when you got 10 men. You got 3 players in the box. You probably needed to get that in the mixer there just to give yourselves a bit of a better chance of an opportunity.
Donald managed to get in the way of that one, but it still drops for Carina. We'll find Brian in space. He drives forwards towards Gold. Mapri tracked him all the way. Did enough. Drops here. Melville White blocks. Here's McMillan. Options. Best one's Gold. And Gold People running away.
A lot of urgency here from Bardon. It's 8 minutes to go. You're 2 goals down. I know it's tough, but we're just walking a bit here.
Really good way of play from Fisher to win the ball back. Brian cuts it inside. Hidden player with a good feet and bangs it home.
It's too easy, isn't it? They just kind of walk their way in there. Fresh legs. Comes on. And an easy turn and finish. Disappointing, I'd have to say, from Bardon there.
It's an excellent strike of the ball. Not far out, and Perkins with no chance. Brian unselfishly cut that one back inside. Nice turn. Teresi, Melville White, and goals all unable to make the challenge. So we'll see Josiah Perez. We've got good minutes in the under-23s today. Come on for Macmillan. Bardon Latrobe's goal scored today. Unfortunately, it's going to be just the 1 goal. In a loss, it's Patricio. Gets that ball forward to Owen. Owen gets past his man, looks up, whips a wonderful ball through, but no one in the middle to meet it. Keogh had made a run, but not there. Josiah straight on. And McDonald shepherd's well. That's enough. It's come out to Mapri. Pokes into Patricio and gets it back to him. Patricio so strong there. Held 2 off. As West plays that ball forward. 36. Can't believe his luck, Ross, coming on to this situation. 3 tied defenders. Brian out to the right. Goes past Gold, gets it back in. Goes across the Bardon Latrobe line, still stays in. Decker turns it back to West. West on the edge of the box, held up by Mapri. That's Henderson, the substitute, getting forward from fullback. And Josiah Perez, Bardon Latrobe subbed as well. To cut that one out. 5 minutes to go, Ross. Probably damage limitation now. 10 men.
Yeah. Well,
is it too late to say that at 4-1 down? Sorry.
4-1 down. Look, yeah, probably. Carina, credit to them. They've been strong all day. Good performance from them. A couple of standout players in particular, but also rode their luck early in the second half, I think. And then, you know, the decision there with a penalty and a red card probably ended the game. Obviously a big test of character here for Bardon. Let's see how we go in these last 5 minutes. These type of situations that
Perkins under a lot of pressure.
Start learning about the motivation of the players here. Let's see if we can just get a consolation and go into the Easter break with something to take away, hey?
Oh, McDonald really strong on Owen there, the skipper for Carina today. Plays the ball forward to Brian. Patricio gets back and puts in a great challenge onto Brian, who asks for a free kick. It's not a free kick, although we've seen one of those given as a penalty and a red card today. Here's Patricio to Owen. Back to Patricio.
Great work rate from Patricio. 4-1 down, still trying hard for his team.
Unfortunately, Mapri just out of legs there from the ball square from Patricio. Tough for the lads here now. Cover a lot of ground today. I'll be coming to you soon, Ross, for your Man Cave workwear and gear man of the match. As Coulson looks forward.
Joe, back post!
Decker plays a 1-2. Sorry, I've been getting Fulton and Decker the wrong way around since they came on. And that one dropped to Fulton.
Good opportunities. headed a little bit wide there.
No, it was Decker. He's had a mare there. Maffrey looks forward for Patricio, but it drops to McDonald, who decides they'll give Brian a go, see what he can do with the ball. Here's West getting forward again. Decker tries his luck. Teresi in the way of that one. Probably will go here for an AC corner, and it'll take a little while to get this ball back in play, Ross. So I will come to you and ask you for your Man Cave workwear and gear, our proud sponsor of the club, who is the home player of the game, winning a $50 voucher to spend at Man Cave.
Look, I can't give it to Brian, can I?
Home
position.
You saw. I inserted the instruction of home as Patricio puts the defender in a lot of pressure. He does well.
Sorry, just being facetious there, but look, I think I have to give it to Tyler Mappry, coming in the 6. Obviously, created the goal with a wonderful 3-ball to McMillan, and he's been working tirelessly, run himself ragged for the team today. Got a bit more control in the midfield in the second half against West. He's obviously been quite good in the first, and I think he's been the standout player for Bardon today.
Well, Ross, it often happens, but we completely agree on your decision for man of the match. I thought Mappry has just put in an exceptional shift covering ground for Bardon. And under tough circumstances, certainly in the last quarter of this half, he's still out there giving it his all as Gold whips that one into the near post, and Owen gets there, but his header goes wide. Only a minute and a half to go here. Tough loss. This will be going into the Easter break.
Gets up well. Just probably one of those where you collect too much of it. You just need a bit of a glance on it. And
don't say he's headed it too well, Ross. So our next fixture is a club called The Gap.
No way, is it?
Not sure who they are or where they're based.
What a game that's going to be.
But a trip out on Saturday the 6th of April to Walton Bridge Reserve. Not sure if you'll be able to make the trip out that far for yourself, Ross.
Might I walk there and can't wait. It's been a long time coming for the club. Huge rivalry. Might be a one-way rivalry, but obviously been a bit of a mantra of ours here, Ryan, to try and beat the gap. David Bounds, shout out to the mantra. It's finally come to fruition, mate. 6th of April, Walton Bridge. Looking forward to the Bardon takeover.
Josiah gets up for that one, but isn't able. Still there, and it's going to be a corner for Bardon. So the next home game, though, will be Saturday, April the 13th against New Farm. That will be Old Boys Day 2, so the Blobs, Bardon Latrobe Old Boys and Girls. We'd love to see you down here for that one. Get behind the boys. Great crowd here today, but a few faces we're missing. I believe there might be a 40th going on for one of those Blobs at the Bowls Club, but we'll love to see you down here as that one's played in near post. No good. So, next game, The Gap, at The Gap, Saturday 6th. Here's Brian. Teresi definitely does foul him. That time gets a yellow for a stronger challenge than the one that was a red. And next home game will be here again with the stream team to bring you Bardon Latrobe versus New Farm United, Saturday, April the 13th. And Old Boys Day. As we head into injury time, Ross, there's a chance for, I don't even know who this is, for have a free kick. I've given up by this point. It's a Carina player. Go and get your name on the score sheet, son. Is it West? He's already got his name on the score sheet.
Hidden player. Good save.
He's also on the score sheet already. Scored the 4th. Perkins hits it long. Not much there for Patricio and Owen. Perez picks it up though. Get it cut out by either Fulton or Decker. Here's Henderson, one of the other subs. Coulson, good at the back foot today as well for Carina Ross. Strong partnership between Coulson and McDonald.
Yeah, they're
at centre back for Carina.
Solid back four, overloading full backs. The centre backs have been able to manage with both threats of Campbell and Patricio, quality strikers.
Drops down to Decker, and it's an offside, which Coach Russell Mappery calls ironically finally. Can't comment from our position here, Ross. As Perkins goes long, Campbell's going to put Henderson under pressure, and Henderson does the right thing and sees it out. Can't be long left to play. Referee's looking at his watch as Campbell gets that one into the box to Owen. The big winger gets it down and gets a tame shot on target, and unfortunately, pretty sure we're close to bringing proceedings to an end. So thank you if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. Thanks to our sponsors to make this streaming possible and support the club. Might be one last attack here for Carina. Holding the ball, Latrobe getting back behind. He's found Henderson, the fullback. Drops in the box, and Fulton hits it over into the creek. Another good chance, and those chances are going to come against tired 10 men. I have to do my best to make the views on that red card known. But to be fair, Ross, Carina probably the better side today. Worthy of a win. 4-1,
Yeah,
maybe a little bit flattering.
Take anything away from the opposition. Great performance, a good team. This is the standard in this league, and
Brian into
bit of
hidden
work for us
player.
to do here.
Hidden player back out to Brian. Brian with a rare miss hit, and that will bring the game to the end. So a 4-1 win for Carina. Celebrated by the turncoat Braden Chapman, who played for the under-23s today and got beat 2-1. You have your day out, son. Good win for Carina. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next time against New Farm United. Thank you, boys. Bye.